Well, hi there. I'm meteorologist McNamara. It has been a very busy Friday here in the Weather Center. So we have this line of very strong storms that move through, triggering severe thunderstorm warnings and multiple tornado warnings in its path. And we do have multiple reports of pretty extensive damage. Of course, we don't know yet. Was it a tornado? Was it straight line winds? But that's something, of course, we will keep you posted on the second we know and surveys the damage. We're still seeing this rain move through right now. This is the last of it, though, and then we'll dry out and even clear out a little bit, seeing partly sunny throughout portions of our afternoon. It is going to be blustery. We do have a wind advisory in effect. So generally this afternoon, we're talking winds out of the west 20 to 30 miles an hour. Could see gusts, though, right around 50 miles an hour. So let's get a check on these winds. So we did have winds out of the south. We had that warmer, moist air in place, thus the dense fog advisory that we had for most of the morning. But then we have this cooler, drier air coming, clashing in, and that was the culprit for those strong storms. So now we have west winds 21 miles an hour here, 24 for Frederick, 14 as we look at Hagerstown, 19 in Westminster, 21 in D.C. The gusts, though, so what I just showed you was the sustained winds. The gusts, though, 32 miles an hour over the past hour, 39 for Frederick, 29 in Westminster. Temperatures, 49 right now in the city, a little bit cooler as we move towards the county there, Cockeysville. 42 for Manchester, 55 it looks like in Westminster, 43 there in Eldersburg. So the high today, we've already hit it. We're going to drop throughout the afternoon in the wake of that cold front. So this is how it's feeling once we factor in those winds. So feeling only like 39 degrees. The wind truly enough to make a difference as for how it feels as the afternoon goes on. The future cast here. So as we time things out, we really do quiet down just in time for the weekend. So that is some good news. We do have a chance that we could see a few showers on Sunday, but really for the most part this weekend, we're going to stay dry. There we are today, that high of 60. That's over. As I mentioned, temperatures will be dropping. So we hit this very early this morning. West-south winds, as I mentioned, 20 really to 30 miles an hour possible. The strong storms, we've already dealt with those. What we'll have now, though, winds continuing to be blustery in the wake of that front, and skies eventually clearing with some sun breaks by the afternoon. Here we are tonight, dipping all the way down to 30 degrees. So it's going to feel much colder than what we've had. We've really, had a stretch of pretty mild weather here. By the weekend, a different story. So Saturday, the high 45, and then Sunday, upper 40s. But again, much quieter than what we were dealing with today. As we look ahead to next week, not that we want to think about the following work week yet, but it looks to be damp and mild with temperatures here holding pretty steady in the 50s, low to even some upper 50s. I'm meteorologist McNamara. I will see you on WJZ, and of course we'll have more updates right here on WJZ.com.